It's May 2025, and fans of the Grand Theft Auto franchise are running out of reasons to keep going.
2025, too long away. Oh, it's 2025?
Yeah, that's nuts.
13 years since the last game.
People go, we've been waiting 13 years. No, you haven't. You weren't even around 13 years ago.
And the next one has just been delayed another year.
Bro, this shit came out when we was in middle school. It's not coming out. They're releasing it. They're releasing it.
None of its competition has even come close, and people are getting desperate.
I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. Okay, thank you very much.
But there is one game that shows promise. It's being made by one of the former presidents of Rockstar Games, and by the looks of it, he aims to make it a spiritual successor to GTA, set in the future.
I think ultimately, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of open world.
It's been in development for 8 years by a team of 450 people, and apparently it's only the start of their 10-year-long grand plan.
And a story that's way bigger than he could ever have imagined.
Yo, this game was cap.
Stop the cap.
I wanted this game to be good so bad. I got it the first day. Yeah, I mean, I live stream it. For them to say that this is anything like Grand Theft Auto is a complete, just a lie, bro.
It's over.
This was an on rails open world game, if you could say it like that, bro. Anybody who played this game knows it was no open world exploration, nothing like that on this game. And as far as it crashing and all that, I didn't get all that, you know what I mean? I didn't get all that stuff, but it was just a bad game. Just a bad game. Not even bad, it was just normal, just so generic that it was just generic, bro. There's no way nobody ever
Gameplay, very little story details.
And that's one thing, bro. When I saw that there was no gameplay or nothing out, I was like, yo, everybody was like, yo, come on, man. Everybody was kind of shaky and skeptical on that joint. Man, let's go ahead and see what they talking about, bro.
Or warning people not to buy it.
I don't think it's anywhere near ready from what I'm hearing.
Worst of all, 2 chief executives have just left the company.
One of the biggest red flags in gaming history.
I guess we'll just have to see this play out.
You want to know what the mind's eye really is?
Yeah.
It's 2014, and Leslie Benzies is one of the most successful people in the game industry. He's credited with producing nearly every major Rockstar game since GTA 3, and in 2009 have been offered an equal share with the founders of the company.
Already the new game, which is sold out everywhere.
If you could do anything you wanted to do tonight, what would you do? I'd shoot my boss, I'd drive a fast car, and so I think that's part of what made GTA successful.
You need to work out in order for CJ to perform his best in activities such as sprinting, jumping, and swimming.
Things couldn't be better.
It's the best game of the year, be real.
Then, soon after GTA 5 hits shelves, a game that made $2 billion in just 3.
Hold on, I just got one question. We're gonna get back to the video, but I just got one question. How was that even possible that this guy came out with all these Grand Theft Autos and then they dropped MindsEye?
Stop the cap.
Man, watch out.
I just don't get it.
3 days. They tell him he's earned a little time off, so he takes a sabbatical, goes quiet, gets some rest. 6 months go by, and he returns to work on April 1st, 2015. Swipes his key card. Nothing. Weird. Also, his work email has been disabled. Maybe the system's bugged. Oh, it's April Fool's Day. I get it. Then a security guard asks him to leave with no explanation. As it turns out, Rockstar president Sam Houser notices that Leslie put his name last in the credits on GTA 5, usually the spot reserved for the person who contributed the most to the game. So he sees it as a sign that Leslie is trying to take over the company. Months go by with no word from anyone, but eventually Rockstar makes a statement. We can confirm that Leslie Benzies went on sabbatical on September 1st, 2014, and has decided not to return to work for the company. Decided. Leslie is furious, and he files a $150 million lawsuit. In response, Rockstar fires back.
Like, I read that lawsuit, right? None of it surprises me on both sides. I think it's unfortunate. I think it's a shame and a bit sad. I'm not surprised by any of it.
The relationship between the two is officially nuked, but Leslie already has a plan B in motion.
That's something I can't understand for the life of me about video games, bro. How come one guy or 3 guys, 5 guys in a room could make crazy games? I mean, games that are out of this world, but you get $100 million and it goes and it turns to MindsEye?
Man, watch out.
To be creative and to share amazing experiences.
The goals are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately
The game had no exploration.
of like open world.
The result? Mostly confusion. The audience stares blankly at a montage of various locations and game modes, wrapped in a Fortnite art style, accompanied by some random pictures and people rapid-firing buzzwords.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
What is this?
Game. It's a labor of love.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers.
Players will play a massive part in this.
There's something in it that will definitely appeal to you, no matter what it is that you love to do.
What? I shoot my boss. I drive a fast car.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
See the mini map, there's a few There you go, everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions.
It's not what we thought it was. It doesn't look like a GTA killer. It looks like a Fortnite clone.
Critics and fans are left scratching their heads.
What the
This game
heck?
sure does exist. Beyond that, I'm not sure I could say anything.
100 million down the dang drain.
It is kind of confusing, and it sounds more like it's just a social experience metaverse type of thing.
Kind of sounds like they're just trying to make a more like high production value, bigger budget Roblox.
Nobody can figure out what the game actually is. Is it a metaverse thing, a Roblox clone, a Second Life?
Maybe talk a little bit about what we're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
What the heck?
The whole goal and objective about this level is that you need to work your way through a factory and
Stop the cap.
kill
The fire extinguisher. Did you get the raindrops over here? Thing. That's what takes time. You got to do a full playthrough. We've got to notice that in mission 3, somebody said something, and continuity is okay in mission 17. Put as much blood and guts, sweat into it. Looks beautiful.
Glassdoor reviews from employees start making the rounds.
Stop
The
the
picture's
cap.
looking grim. One calls it a ticking fail bomb. Let's talk about the game itself. If it ever gets released, it's got a good chance of a flop, making waves in the gaming industry for all the wrong reasons.
And as you know, this was a complete disaster, this game. I don't know how it did on sales, but I know it was a whole bunch of controversy afterwards. And I just know that it wasn't a good game. I mean, how could somebody play that game and try to put it out as a Grand Theft Auto? If you've played that game, you know exactly what I mean. It's no exploration, no customization, no going into buildings, no going off the side, the mission at all, not even an alleyway, nothing.
Forget carjacking, there's no GTA to speak of. One more thing, that massive open world they talked about is hidden behind a totally separate game mode.
Welcome back to MindsEye, the open world game where you can't explore anything unless you've unlocked the free roam option.
If a player travels out of the mission bounds during story mode, it's a game over.
Barb was able to break new ground with the world's first closed open world, where the player is open to explore the closed world openly.
We want it to be their world. We want them to tell their stories in their game.
Bruh, in my video about this game, my review kinda or whatever, I went as far as to say, I don't know, man. I don't want to say this game was a scam, a complete scam, allegedly, but Jesus, man.
You can check out MindsEye on Steam for $59.99. Great game.
So that is where this preview ends. Just like to remind you guys that if you want to check out MindsEye now on PlayStation.
Leslie eventually says that's enough and pulls the plug.
Oh, chat. Okay. The sponsor just paused the sponsored stream.
At this point, even PlayStation, who has a notoriously strict refund policy, is handing them out without question. The last time they did anything like this was with Cyberpunk 2077, which was delisted for 6 months. Build a Rocket Boy puts out a statement saying they're absolutely heartbroken to hear about the technical issues.
Saying they would work to fix the game's technical issues. It's fairly obvious that the game has more issues than simply technical. Your game has to effectively be a scam for PlayStation to be like, here's your money back.
By the end of the month.
See, I didn't want to say it. He said it. I didn't want to say it. He said it, not me. Allegedly.
MindsEye is still up. The game has its defenders, but the player base is
The game has more issues than simply technical. Your game has to effectively be a scam for PlayStation to be like, here's your money back.
By the end of the month, MindsEye is still up. The game has its defenders, but the player base is down 98%, and Build a Rocket Boy quietly lets go of a fifth of its staff. Their multi-decade-long plan is dead on arrival. Some of the staff claim that Leslie addressed the studio after launch.
But as you see, that was an excellent video by my boy Sir W. Y'all go check out the whole one. That has a lot more information. But I just wanted to show y'all, man, what's going on with this joint, man.
Stop the cap.
I mean, Build the Rocket Boy, they were supposed to be the next big thing. And as you see, bruh, blew 100 mil down the toilet, bruh. If that's the case, I mean, you could have did a million things. You could have did 100 million things with $100 million. Jesus, man. Jesus.